Now, Gregory Tony's legal fight to keep his police certification.
And today, the Broward sheriff testified in a hearing to decide if he could lose his rights as a cop after he was accused of lying on an application. Local 10's Christina Vasquez is live down with it all for us right now. Christina.
And all of this pertaining to an application for a driver's license here in Florida. But Broward's sheriff testifying just a short time ago, he told an administrative law judge that he did not commit fraud.
Now, I'd just like to remind you that you're under oath, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Broward's embattled sheriff, Gregory Tony, is once again in the hot seat. This time, FDLE argues in this administrative complaint that the sheriff violated a state statute that requires that law enforcement officers have good moral character when he made a false statement, they say, when applying for a Florida driver's license, failing to acknowledge that his license was previously suspended in Pennsylvania.
A total of 5 times.
Asking for disciplinary action, which includes having his certification to be a law enforcement officer revoked.
And is it your testimony that every single time you renewed your license in person that those questions were not asked?
I can't recall.
The attorney for FDLE responding to that by playing for the administrative law judge this podcast clip.
On my driver's license application, I've said yes a few times. I've omitted and missed 1 or 2 here and there.
Stating specifically that he's answered one way a few times and answered another way.
The assertions was that I answered yes sometime and no sometime. So my answers on the radio is reflective of the investigation that they presented.
Appointed by the governor when Scott Israel was removed after the Parkland school shooting. Tony, who is running to keep his title in November, telling the court between the robust security detail at the time and requests for selfies.
As we're trying to get my driver's license, resolved.
He was distracted at the DMV.
I was the first African-American sheriff in the history of this county. So there was a lot of pictures, a lot of hugs and kisses, and it was somewhat distracting for me as well as the employees.
Now, this is an elected position, sheriff, here in Broward. So that means even without a police certification, he could still serve in that capacity as sheriff at that point as a civilian. Meantime, the administrative law judge in this matter basically telling both sides he's going to take everything he heard under consideration and that he does expect to come out with a recommendation in the next 30 days. Reporting live for you, I'm Christina Vasquez, Local 10 News.